Hello, creative people. Good evening. I hope you all are good. Well, I'm here with another video. Okay, so on today's video, I'm going to talk about like how to brainstorm about any ideas. Okay, there are some basic few steps that you can follow. Well, let's start with one. So first one is define the problem. So what you are going to solve. So first try to clearly define what is your problem. Okay, just for example, what you are trying to achieve. Let's say you creating a app for the food delivery, or are you creating a app for selling any shoes or cloth, or what you are trying to solve. Okay, so try to clearly define what you are trying to actually do, what is your actual problem and what is your solution. So try to identify and try to define the problems. Okay, so it can be in a descriptive way, but make it very 2-3 lines or one line at least. Okay, minimum 2-3 line. Don't go beyond that. Don't create a huge long paragraph. Try to explain within a very short sentence. So you need to define your problem as in a one line, so that everyone can understand in an easy way. Okay, that should be your first task to like start the brainstorm. Next is gather inspiration. So based on your what do you call the problems, try to gather inspirations. So obviously, if you are there is no anything like a novelty. So maybe someone already created. Okay, so what you are trying to do is you are trying to do something that is already existed, or if you are creating a something new, obviously there might be some similar ideas, similar kind of applications, similar websites, or anything similar content there might be, right? So try to collect as many as you can. Okay, it's not like a few hours of work, it's like many hours of work. So don't worry. Okay, so for example, while defining your problem statement, it might take more than 2-3 hours. First, you need to think what is your actual problems. Okay, what you are trying to solve. Okay, so you have to answer those questions, and then when you are trying to collect the inspiration, then obviously you need to spend lots of time. You have to do more research. Okay, try to understand try to find the competitor also, whether there are competitors or not. Okay, so try to collect all the information. Okay, next is set the mood. Mood means, for example, whether you are sad, whether you are happy, whether you are working, whether you are like going somewhere place, or whether you are visiting. Okay, it's just that you, whenever you are sitting to do the brainstorming, then think, okay, so just try to listen a good music that you like. Okay, and for example, if you want to eat some good food, then eat it. Okay, have it. So that can give you a really good uh, vibes when you are sitting for the brainstorm. So what you have to do is just create your mood. What makes you happy to brainstorm? Okay, you need to be full of happy, and based on your happiness that you can generate as many as ideas. Okay, so set, okay, now I'm doing brainstorming, or now I'm working on that particular project, so I need to be happy. For that I need to listen to good music, or for that I need to have a good food. So think and how your mood will be boosted and try to create. Next is quantity over quality. So in this brainstorm session, do not try to collect very few information. Try to collect as many as idea. So sometimes your idea can be foolish, but do not worry about the foolish or anything. Just collect as many as ideas. Okay, so it will really give you the like how broaden your mind, how you can be open. So think on a multiple way, multiple dimension. For example, whenever you are looking your project, for example, this is the mouse. Okay, whenever majority of time you are looking the top of the bar. Sometimes try to look in the back. Sometimes try to look in a, this angle. Or sometimes try to look in a different angle, or this way, or this way. Okay, so try to look any kind of idea from multiple aspects, multiple genres, multiple ways, and try to collect as many as information that you want. And while collecting information, that can be description, that can be image, that can be photograph, that can be like a website's links or anything, just collect. And next is diversify your techniques. Okay, whenever you are brainstorming, there are few techniques such as mind mapping. I'm so sorry, and crazy edits and role play. Okay, so mind mapping is like starting from something and creating a branch. Okay, and crazy edits means try to solve that problem within 8 minutes, and in 8 minutes you have to create 8 different solutions or 8 different ideas you need to explore within. So that means 1 minute equals to one ideas. Okay, try to do some kind of sketch or try to collect something, okay, within 8 minutes. And role play means try to think in as a perspective of different personalities. Okay, sometimes think as a child, sometimes think as a young, sometimes think as a business owner, sometimes think as a developer, sometimes think as a designer, sometimes think as a normal person, sometimes think as a normal a very adult old person. So try to think from the multiple perspectives. Okay, so that how they will think, how they will question, and how they will and what kind of answer they want. Okay, try to think in a multiple perspective and multiple angles. So next is collaborate, do not compete, which means, so obviously like it's also vary. Okay, so if you are working on an organization that you are very solely representing the design team. Okay, so if you are only one that designer and you are working as a UX/UI designer and you have to do yourself, then it will be hard to get the ideas or get support from other department. Okay, but if you are working in a design agency, then what you can do is like share your thought, okay, with other team, and try to collaborate with each of the person, each of the stakeholder. And there might be a, for example, if you are a freelancer, still you have your client, right? And ask them to brainstorm. Okay, at least ask them to invest a few times with you and try to collect as much as information that you can from the client and stakeholders also, so that it will really help. And next is build up on your ideas. So that means just do not focus on your rigid mind, just be open. There is one word, think out of the box. For example, whenever we are designing, we will like circle around the few things, but don't think likewise. What you can do is you can go beyond that. For example, you are a designer, just think about like any solution or repair problems from the doctor perspectives. Okay, any other, like let's say animal perspectives or any other way. Just go beyond your comfort zone. Okay, this is how, what you can do is you can brainstorm, and it will really help you to get the like ideas and try to narrow down it after that. And the last but it's not the least, so from the beginning, from the step one to last step, what you have to do is you have to collect and create a document, whether it is on a paper, whether it is on a descriptive way, or whether it is a recording of audio or a video or anything. But what you have to do is you have to collect each and every details, so that it will really help you to revisiting, and it will really help you to understand in a better way if you collect. Otherwise, let's say for example, whenever you are working, okay, I can now remember, I just memorize things, so this is how it works, and you will know the some basic user flow. One flow, you will know the flow, but while thinking, while generating idea, or while brainstorming, you might have a one particular word that can be really impactful, but later you will forget if you didn't record it. So what you have to do is you have to record in any format, textual format, audio, video, anything, but record. Well, that's all. I hope you get the idea how you can brainstorm and how you can like generate ideas. Okay, so see you in the next video, and we will learn something more in a different way, and we will try to explore. Okay, in a different way. So till then, be creative, be logical, protect the earth, and love and respect each and every human beings and animal also. Bye bye. See you on the next video.